Hey everyone, happy Friday. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. My day's been good, pretty good. Second day of a 4-day weekend. Definitely can't complain. So today I was going to make some rockets and I realised I don't actually have a sugarcane farm to make paper. So I now have a really good creeper farm and I have a raid farm that gives me all the gunpowder I need, but I've no actual paper to make rockets. So we're going to make a tiny creeper, sugarcane farm and a small bamboo farm. We have a large bamboo farm underneath the port building, but that feeds the furnace array. So if I'm desperate, I can always grab some from there. But I just need a tiny one to make scaffolding out of occasionally without pinching it from my furnaces. So I'm either in this building or in that building. We're going to do a sugarcane farm. Now, I can do the sugarcane farm on the top floors because that's plenty of room. And then we have, once I get bees again, have the honey farm underneath. We already have kind of a storage area. So maybe I can just drop things down this way, is what I'm thinking. Saves a little bit of hassle. But we'll see how it goes. Right, so first things first, let's get set up. And it's becoming night again. So we need to sleep. Oh, and I tidied up. My shulker monster is no longer a shulker monster. It's all back in its chests, where it should be. So, yep, I finally got round to taking care of that. Let's just grab these and we will cover the floor. So I'm not falling into things. Because falling into things isn't good. Right, so we're going to need a staircase. I had planned to make these into separate houses, and I probably will do downstairs, but the upstairs is going to be, like I say, have a tiny sugarcane and bamboo farming sections of it. Oops, well, that's upside down. I don't want it upside down, thank you. We're all right. I was thinking we were one block. Nope, that's not going to do. Can I do it from the back? Or is it? It's even, isn't it? So it's going to have to be either here. Guess it's not the end of the world for it to be here. Yeah, because I can't really move the door either. So we want one more stair, at least. And we do need a floor. But I'm tempted to bring it down one, thinking about it. So it's, yeah. It might make it easier to build with, even if it will look a little weird. I'll have to figure something about the weirdness afterwards. Because I would like flat floor to work on rather than a half slab floor. Not that there's anything wrong with half slab floors, it's just I'm building a farm, so it'll be easier not to have it at half slab height. And it's not like it makes any difference because of mob spawning, because it's a mushroom biome, so yeah. In fact, I'm looking at the wrong side. I should have it on that side, shouldn't I? Because I want 2 lots of stuff to meet in the middle to go down. Where is that drop chute? Oh, well, I got the drop chute. So it is in the middle of the building. So that's fine. Eesh, no, it's not fine. I'm going to have to put a sign there and move the water a little bit. I'm just thinking about it while I'm building it before we get too crazy and then I have to tear everything out. Right, so I want some ice, which I do have. I have some ice and I have some water. I'm going to need a sign. Did I bring a crafting bench? Thought I did. I did, yes. So what are you guys up to? Hi Kat, how are you doing? How's your day going? Hopefully you're having a good one. If not, I hope it gets better. Oops. Right, so if we put a sign there, and I always end up putting a letter on the signs. And I want to move the water. Ah, I forgot to grab a pressure plate. And I do have some. Oops. Right, so first things first, let's block the water while I switch out that block for another ice block. Do I want to switch this one as well? Probably a good idea too. Oops, wrong. Wrong. They're normal ice, aren't they? I don't want normal ice, I want packed ice, just in case. Yep. Breaking things already. Yep. Well, at least I don't have to worry about the bees escaping, seeing as they all disappeared. You're doing good. You haven't been up long. You got up around now, but looking forward to a fairly easy day for a change. Oh, that's good. Been doing garden things for the better part of the week. Oh, and your body isn't happy. No, I know that. Yeah, gardening can be fun, but it is very taxing on the body if you. Yep. Right. So I'm putting that there. No, that's still not going to. Oh, yes, it will because I put a sign there. But I have gardens, so I'm happy about that. That's true. It's nice to have a garden. So that should now anything that's falling down from above that lands there should theoretically land in the water and get pushed down the hole. Theoretically. Or me, I'm ticking along great. It's the it's the second day of a 4-day weekend. So I am not complaining. Not complaining at all. Exactly. And then I've got a couple of I'm going away for a couple of weeks at the end of this month. But I won't have internet access. Well, technically I'll have internet access, but I won't have a device that can connect to the internet. So it's going to be a complete break from the internet. It's probably a good thing to do every so often. Let's get a floor in and then I can start building a small farm on top. Now, I don't want a big sugarcane or bamboo farm because it's just got to provide enough sugarcane to make rockets now and again. It is definitely a good thing sometimes, Kat. Because I work in IT as well as streaming and playing games, so I'm in front of the computer for a good chunk of time a day, every day. So I think it's going to be a good break to have a break from it for a few weeks. Yeah. That's the thing. It's a case of okay, 7:30 till. Oops, let's get some sleep. 7:30 till 4 o'clock in the afternoon is work, and then after that, yeah, with games and streaming and one thing and t'other. I must admit, I'm kind of looking forward to having a complete switch off. Like I said, not something that I do that often. Okay, let's close that so I don't fall down there by accident. Because I will fall down there. Don't get me wrong, I love the streaming, I love playing games, and I love my job. But sometimes you do still need to switch off. Gardening is fun. That will get you out and about. Yep, that's definitely what holes are for. Falling down. I used to enjoy gardening when I had a garden. Hi Ali, how are you doing? It's good to see you. How are you enjoying your 4-day weekend? So yeah, let's get that done there. I probably should have brought some torches just to light things up. Let's go grab a few. But yeah, like I was saying, it was a case of I came to make rockets earlier and I realised I don't have a sugarcane farm. I have the creeper farm and I have the raid farm that gives me sugarcane, but that's it for sugarcane. So it's a good idea. Just I don't need a big farm, just a very tiny one, so that whenever I need to make rockets, I can just go there and grab what I need. And it doesn't have to be overpowering. And the same for the bamboo. Whenever I need a little bit of bamboo. Right, so it needs to be in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So this means that should be the middle. And that should be where the water is. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have to make mine bigger. I've got a few people on my realm now, so having more rockets is necessary. Yep, that's true. Yeah, the creeper farm is pretty good. I can't remember the name of the person I got the design from, but it's no cats, no redstone. And I got something like 12 stacks of gunpowder in 20 minutes. Yeah, and rockets are definitely useful. It's just a case of I need the sugar for the paper, sugarcane for the paper. Right, so if the water's coming this way, that means I need to build the farm that way. So it should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's go grab the other blocks. Yeah, also we went through the nether blowing yesterday and that was fun. Yep, that can be fun too. I built a tree farm, a mixture of Logical Geek Boys and somebody else's. Combined the two to make what I wanted. And that's been working out. Obviously, that takes a fair bit of gunpowder, but it gives me all the wood I need. And when I'm building with a lot of wood, it's handy. Right, so dump the wood bits in here. That's in case I need to buy some redstone, because the raid farm doesn't give me a lot of redstone. I want you. Oh, I didn't bring dirt. A lot of good sandstone, and I didn't bring bamboo either. A lot of good building a farm without those will be. Right, so bamboo. I have a spider farm, so I'm not worried about the string. Right, so bamboo, dirt. That's what I was looking for, dirt. We won't need that much. But yeah, blowing things up is fun every once in a while. But blowing things up in the nether can be kind of scary too because of all the little pockets of lava. One, two, three, four, five, six. That's fine. So I want you. And we will put pressure plate when I get things organised there. I may end up knocking out a bit of that. So we don't want the dirt to land to be there. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Like I say, it's literally going to be a tiny sugarcane farm because I don't need it to be big. I want the stairs. Nope, this. Hang on. No, it's fine. Now I need a bucket, but that's fine. I don't have to worry about that because, yeah, I've got plenty of iron in there. But I left the crafting bench outside because, of course, I did. Okay, sort of gonna do housework. Yeah, well, you take care of yourself and don't push it too hard because if your body's not up to it yet, just take it easy, okay? But thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate it. And crafting bench. So I can make a bucket. Let's make a little 2x2 area. Go. That way I don't have to worry about finding water. Even if I do have to go backwards and forwards several times. Got dark again. Where did I put the bed? Oh, that's where I put the bed. I was hiding it. Oh, I thought it was night. Guess I was wrong. Let's stick some more torches down. At least it's compressed, so... And I think that should have been there. Hi, Puri. How you doing? You should be mostly okay, cat? Oh, good. I'm glad you've been treating it well. How's it going, Puri? Should have put that block there. And that can go there. Oh, I'm good. It's as I was saying, it's the second day of a 4-day weekend, so I'm great. What we're doing today is making a tiny, and when I say tiny, I do mean tiny sugarcane farm. And of course we're using Tango's design. And okay, nope, to the way. Because I went to look for sugarcane to make rockets and realised, yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I have very little. I had about 3 stacks of sugarcane, but I also need to make a very tiny bamboo farm too. I want the glass. Oh, I've got glass in my inventory. Just so I can see in. So, sugarcane. So, you doing anything interesting this weekend? Don't know for how long I can watch. I have a bit of a burning feeling in my eyes becoming of the pollen in the air a lot today. So I have the start of hay fever. Oh, I'm sorry you've got hay fever. And I appreciate what you can, but I'd sooner you were feeling okay than. Thing is, if you can't stay because something like that, don't even push yourself with it. I'd sooner you were getting yourself right than anything else. Okay? Right, so let's put you down here. Because it's hay fever time of the year. It's definitely not fun. I am messing up. Is that the silk touch? Yep. Because that goes further on. So that needs to be pistons. Yeah, I won't push it. Stop playing on the server because of it. Yep, I can understand because your eyes are important. And if they're feeling it, and you don't want to all the other stuff that can come with it. So, yeah. Right. Let's grab those glass blocks. And we'll probably put a light block there. And one on this side here. So that's going to push that out. Which means this needs to be a block here. Here. I know it doesn't need to be glass, but that's what I'm going to do. That way if I need to, I can see in properly. That one can come out and become a normal block. See what lighting blocks I brought with me, if any. I think I brought some glowstone. I did. Let's just quickly switch that out. Whoops. There I go again, falling into things. Yep, I am literally making one of each. I am making one tiny module for the sugar cane and one tiny module for the bamboo. Because all I need is enough sugar cane to make rockets. That is what, 16. I will get 16 sugar cane each time, kind of thing, if it all grows. I don't need lots, it's single player. Right, so oops, you can come out. I'll fix that end again in a second. Because, yeah, like I said, I literally just need something tiny. And in here, I need to go grab the iron bars. And I may as well use the ones that I made to be filler for the storage system. No point wasting them. Oops, wrong place. There we go. I think I'll put that one there. Comes down there. Just the redstone bit on the top now. Oh, I was going to put some lighting down here, wasn't I? Better do that while I remember. Not sure how much lighting it needs, but I figure if I have a piece on each end, it should hopefully work out. Or it would do if I remembered that things in all needs to go up one extra block. Or this needs to go down a block. That way it can fall off the end. Yeah, it's okay. I can figure out a design downstairs that will work with it. There's enough space. Then tearing everything out. I should have thought about that. But I didn't. It's my own fault. There we go. Let's get the trapdoor. Grab the water. push that way. So we have a bit of light on both ends. Tempted to move that down one. And try not to fall in the hole. Right. There we go. Right, redstone time. It shouldn't be too difficult because there's only those bits. Sleep and make it a little lighter. I don't need any repeaters. Okay, and that's the border theoretically between a couple of the houses. If I did a wall, so I could still decorate a couple of them if I decided to. So that's not too bad. Right, let's fix this side. Okay. Sounded like it fired. Fortunately, there are some hoppers down there at the moment, so if there is any, it will go into the hoppers. Because that was the overrun chute for the honey, etc. So I had planned to put a destruction area in there, but I didn't get around to it and the bees disappeared when I updated to 1.18 from 1.17, and I was looking for these. Right. Okay, some more dirt. Dirt here. You. And I want a lighting source. A light source. It'll help light up the windows as well from outside. Right, so I need the stairs again. Some water. And yes, I'm aware it's all going to go into the one chest at the moment, but I will put a sorting system on it. Eventually, that way they can all be loaded into the right shulkers or what have you, because I'm not short of shulkers. The shulker farm took care of that. Right, so you can go here, you can go here. You know, let's get rid of you and tidy you off a little bit. Observers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block, block. Oops. Nope. And then I have a little walkway in between them, so if I need to come and check on things, I can do. This I want to be glass as well. Pistons again. Pendle came up with a great design for this. It just makes it so easy to put together, as long as I remember to do what I'm supposed to do. The fun bit with this is I'm going to do this before I put the redstone in, because if I put water in before it becomes a solid stalk, the water washes it away. There we go. Now I can just chop off the top bits, and I'm hoping this works. If it doesn't, well, I guess I'll find out soon enough. So, yep, I did glass here. I'm not sure if yeah, well, I wouldn't have seen anything fire, because after all, there's no redstone up there yet. Right. Right. Let's grab it. Oops, nope, that's not going to work there. Come back. Can jump that high, you know. See? Told you you could. Let's grab. Okay, so I need some more iron. Oh. It's because these in my inventory have filler written on them, or filter written on them. So it's not going to let me middle mouse click. You just learnt that. You did. Yeah. Fingers crossed this works. If it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, I'll come up with a different design for this. And I can always switch it out to be sugarcane. Let's take that one out a second. Now, I can't remember if I had to move. I think I have to do something slightly different on this one. Yeah. Hang on. Let's just watch that stalk. If it doesn't fire when that grows, it didn't. I don't think it fired when that one grew, did it? I think I need to put the visible block, the looking at block, one further up on this. I don't think it needs to watch the bottom of it. It needs to watch the top of it. Come on. You know you want to grow. I'm not 100% sure about the mechanics of it. I think I need to move it up one. I seem to recall having the same problem previously. So, need to, no, I put a block there so I can stand on it. Then I can do that. Just need to do the same on this side, I think. Let's go chop that down and test. Well, whatever's going on shouldn't be going on. Okay. Try that. See if that works. Let's. Nope, that's still doing the same. Because it's seeing the update from the piston as well, isn't it? So that's not going to work. It's okay. I seem to recall going through this process last time. Yeah, the piston's moving, it's seen that. So I need to move it up even one more. I'm remembering things as I build them. It's a case of, okay. Thank you, Sky. It's seeing the piston, like you said, going backwards and forwards. So let's fix this. Just build things up an extra. Well, I put something somewhere, but I'm not sure where it went. I'll knock that glass out in a second. I think, yeah, definitely. I agree. I think that's why they have to be. Let's move this one up one. Let's grab all this lot back. It makes sense because it doesn't give a signal through the bottom stalk. I have mine actually right above the piston, facing in the same direction as the piston. Yeah. Kind of makes sense. Because as long as it can see the stalk, it should work. So yeah, I can see why yours would be that way, Kat. Let's pop down. Get rid of you. I think I need to do the same on the other side, don't I? Okay, let's squeeze in that side. And I hope it works. Otherwise I'm going to be picking Kat's brains. I think I did partially did that because I have a longer one. Yeah. Whereas I only want it tiny. I don't need it to be big. Did I put the redstone on? Yeah, I did. It's fine. Like I say, I just want a tiny one of each. Sleep. Then we'll check on it. Oops. I meant to grab glass while I was over here. No, that's the thing. It's just for me, so I don't need a lot. I just need to be able to occasionally make scaffolding, which is why it's a tiny one. I have a large one for the smelter array. I just don't need a large one. Yes, I know, it's probably wasted glass, but hey. Gonna fill it in. Yeah. I need to put water in down there too. Yeah, it's not wasted if you like it that way. That's the thing. There's no point me having a massive sugarcane or a massive bamboo farm for what I'm going to be using this bit for. It's different for the smelter. My smelter array needs a larger one purely because it's smelting items. But I just need enough sugarcane to make rockets. Right. Now I just got to wait and see what happens with this. And hope it works right. Right, so let's put the redstone away. Observers, pistons, wood bits. More of those. And we'll sort out the other bit after. Right, just going to pop down. I also have to make a wrong place. I need to go down here. Because I already have hoppers here. So we're getting some sugarcane. So I'm back to what I started with. Which is fine. Because this is spawn as well. And this is the area I'm building in. So it's going to be loaded most of the time. Yeah, it should register it. At the moment, it hasn't grown, so... Right, so that's going to go down there. So I need some blocks to have a look at that drop chute. 25 and 6. Just wash my feet a little bit. And I'll figure out some way to hide this afterwards. So, should have grabbed a couple more of those. Right, so they didn't fire when I broke it. Okay. Let's grab that. Let's grab some blocks. Let's just double check. Right, so it fired, but it's not picking up the signal. Mm. Does it have to be on the top or can it be on the side? Nope. Looks like I do need a block on the top. I'm not worried about it being tall because it's a farm area, so... Let's test this one. It's firing twice, but hey. As long as it's firing. Yeah, it is very odd that... Especially as that's the same design as it was earlier. And it fired it enough to fire the piston to put it in a loop. If you remember. When it was one further down. Because the pistons kept repeatedly firing. And at the time I'd only put the dust right on the top as well. So hey, I don't know why it needs this way. It's redstone. Hey. If that makes it work, then so be it. I'm not going to complain. If it's just an extra block on top to fix the issue, I'll live with it. Right, so let's tidy this up. And then I want to go take a look at the Guardian farm, where the Guardian farm is going to be. Because I do have a Guardian farm design in mind. But that's going to take me, I'm going to have to clear all the water out, and I must admit, I haven't been in the mood of clearing all the water. For a Guardian farm area. But I did see Logical Geek Boy has one that you can AFK in the sky and get a decent rate of drops. There we go. That definitely works. Now the concern is obviously if it rushes too much and goes on the opposite side and lands on the pressure plate. I haven't put any blocks here. I'll have to be careful of that. Right, so I think it's getting dark again. Oh. Yep, it's getting dark again. Let's set the spawn point. And I want to sleep before we head out to where the Guardian farm is. I can't remember how I left it. I know we killed the elders. the Elder Guardians. And I know I put up a sand wall. And I'm pretty sure I drained the inside of the monument. But I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's the next farm I need to tackle. This way. Because I could use some of the lighting blocks. And it's awesome that the 119 is, I think last I heard, going to drop next week. Yeah, so I've... Okay. I guess we have escapees from the, from spawn. They've been happily living inside the ocean monument. So I've cleared out that. No, all I've done is put the sand wall around, so that's fine. So theoretically, I could do Logical's simple farm design on the top until I get round to clearing it out. That way I've got something coming in. Yeah, the ocean monument. We killed the elders. I knocked out the inside of it. I've obviously put up the sand wall. I just didn't get any further with it. So yeah. So in which case I need to go gathering a whole bunch of soul sand and or soul soil, whichever. So let's go grab some stuff, and believe there is a soul sand, whatever they call it, biome on the way towards where I usually go and manually kill. There is, but there's a simple one that Logical Geek Boy put a tutorial out for not so long ago, that you don't actually need to clear all the water. You can leave the vast majority of it, including the monument, in place, which reduces the amount of work drastically. It does, doesn't it? I think it turned out well in the end. It just didn't look right when I tried to make it be a fisherman's hut. It looks a lot nicer as a stone tower. We'll do a fisherman's hut somewhere else. Right, so yeah, that's the thing. The structure's nice in itself. But I could use the sea lanterns. Seeing as I have enough crystals for what? 10? Okay. So let's drop this lot off here. And grab. Doesn't matter what the shovels are. After all, it's soul sand / soil. Potions. I have a whole bunch of fire res, which is a good thing for me to have. If we're going into the nether to try and get soul sand. Now, where did I put the chest plate? Noob juice on the bar because, yep, it's an instant health just in case. And I'll have a second one just off the bar. Just in case. So yeah, apparently the blue campfires kill mobs quicker than the regular campfires, according to the tutorial I was watching. Let's stick those in the offhand to help give a little bit more light. We have a little bit of steak. Right, so whereabouts? There's somewhere around here. There is a path that goes couple of thousand blocks. I know where it is. It's down this one. It's been a while since I've been out there, because I went out there and got enough skulls for a couple of beacons, and I haven't been back out there since. And I got enough skulls to do some wither roses for the shulker farm a while ago. That's how long ago it is since I was out there. I think I've got wandering farm animals. The mushroom cows are in the monument, and the pigs and the sheep are in the nether. They just love to go and explore. Now, I do seem to remember that this path goes through a bastion. Literally. Oh. Go away. I don't know, shooting me. All I'm doing is walking. Yeah, this is a pretty big crimson area. Yeah, very dangerous path. I was just trying to find the fortress and digging in a straight line until I kind of came across one. I went one direction, a couple of thousand blocks, came across nothing. Then went on another. Now here's some soul soil, etc. So hopefully when I come out this side of it, Okay. I didn't bring any blocks with me, did I? Noob. Yep. No blocks. Okay. Guess we are just going to have to try and dig out and not kill myself. So we need a whole bunch of soul soil and a whole bunch of soul sand. And try not to fall down any holes. Not exactly picking up a lot of this stuff. I think a lot of it is clumping together and falling down the... Oh, jeez. Sky. Oh, you well and truly got me with that one. Mm-hmm. Like you say. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how deep this is, so I don't really want to dig down much. Because, yeah, it doesn't look like it's very deep. And I don't want to end up falling into that lava puddle. Because that would not be fun. Right, so I would like a shulker full. Wrong shulker. Yep, you definitely got me good with that. Soul sand, soul sand. Okay. Soul soil can go in that one. Let's try the other side. And I'll hide that gap. I still kind of half expect this stuff to fall out from underneath me. I don't think it does that, but I still get that feeling. Either that or a big puddle of lava is going to come along and get me. Or a tiny one block puddle of lava. But how quickly it spreads in the nether, yeah. I was looking at the one that finally looked at a 119 snapshot for some of the blocks today. Oh, I just lost a whole bunch of that, didn't I? Oh well. And the new mangrove and mudstone look cool. I think they're going to be really nice. Yep, or a ghast. Shoot it. me and taking out the blocks underneath me. Yep, I can see that happening too. Because, yep, it's a nether. One of these days I'm going to have to do a big build in the nether just so that I quit being quite as scared of it. Which sounds silly. It makes me a little nervous. Which is kind of daft because there were several seasons there on Titancraft that I worked on the nether tunnels. And I kind of got used to dying in the nether. I'm not sure how much of this you need to make soul sand campfire. Let's plug that gap so I don't accidentally fall down it. But hopefully not tons. Jeez. You made me jump, skeleton. Go away. There's tons of soul sand. So hopefully it shouldn't take long to get what we need. Because as long as I'm remembering correctly, soul sand and soul soil do the same thing with the bubble columns. Pretty sure they do anyway. Soul speed makes it you really sprint on it, yeah? Okay. I must admit I've never used soul speed. Okay, let's fill up my one wide path again. And we'll see if we can move along or double check how much. I don't want a gas spawning in there and then shooting me while I'm walking along the path. Right, so soul sand. Hopefully that should be enough of that. Just need a few more stacks of this. So that's going away from spawn. Right. Grab you. No, that's basalt, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's only a tiny bit and then we come on to raining magma cubes. Yeah, it looks like it comes onto more soil. So we can grab some more from there. I would just like this shulker full. Ah, right, so that's where the bastion is, so... Get rid of that. Hello. See what we can do. I have yet to go into the bastion properly. I just cut through the centre of it. I put it on my boots and running through walk fields is really fun now. Oh, that's cool. So I will have to try it at some point. I'm just not in the nether enough to really warrant it being on the boots, if you know what I mean. But whereas I know your base is pretty far out on TC, so I can understand why you would. For me, and like you say, it's also fun. That's a cool thing, is it? Sometimes just for the fun is all you need. How are we doing? How deep does this go? Can I take another layer and not worry too much? Guess we'll find out. Right. So Any recommendations for specific shops tomorrow for Leeds Market, Ali? Or just have a wander around and see what's what? Right, so soil. We've got that, should hopefully do us. That's cool. We can head back now. We've got a shulker and a bit. Whoops. Getting shot by skellies again. Go away. Don't need you shooting me. I'm more than capable of killing myself in the nether without a helping hand. See? That was a ghast shooting at me. I've been knocked off this bridge several times. I even died in the lava just ahead of me and lost all my gear. I wasn't happy. Yep, not a spooky passage at all. No. Definitely not. But at least now it's pretty much enclosed most of the way. But that should give me enough soul sand. So tomorrow we can start working on the Guardian farm. Putting 2 rails on side slabs. Yes, true. And this bit I didn't mind too much because it was crimson. The only issue here obviously is the nether piggies that like to attack me. So I'm gonna need to make a bunch of campfires. Don't know why they're wandering around in the nether. You would think they would prefer the swamp. But I guess they find this place nicer. I guess the Halloween district scared them. Because that's what's down that one. Well, this Halloween build. Right. Okay, so I need campfires. I'm going to need glass. True, it is warmer in the nether than the swamp. So they kind of... And then obviously the mushroom cows decided they preferred the ocean monument. Don't ask me why. Yep, definitely the local livestock gang. They've all moved. I guess they didn't like being penned in. Right, so campfires. Gonna need a few stacks of those. Trying to remember what else is needed. But you can go there and you can go there. Campfire recipe. Let's search. Right, so soil, 3 sticks and 3 logs. Sticks I'm not too worried about. I think we've got some here and we've got a whole bunch. I'll carry a warp fungi in the hand. That's cool. I take it that, because that scares them off, doesn't it? I will have to remember that. That's how some of the farms work, so you can have pork chop for days. Right, so let's get rid of you. Let's grab that. Yeah, I was really surprised that there was a difference between the campfires in how quickly they killed mobs. I kind of expected them to die at the same rate and that it wouldn't matter. Let's get rid of these excess ones. So I'm going to need a whole bunch of glass. Sorry, it's a bit more now of a grindy kind of stream. But if we're going to build the Guardian farm, we're going to need a few resources. Okay, I need to sleep. Let's find one of the beds. There's beds all over the place. Hence the number of respawn points being set. Right, so in the tools one, I've got a whole bunch of beds. Got a couple of tridents there. Don't ask me why. Don't tend to use them. Don't need those at the moment. They can disappear. But it'd be handy to have... It's okay. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's head to the sand resource world. And try not to die by the husks. So you guys looking forward to the 119 drop-in? Oops, wrong way. We want the desert. And it's night time. Guess here will do as good as any. Shulker full of glass should more than cover it. It shouldn't take long to dig. I'd deliberately not seen much of what was going on in the 119. Because I like to be surprised and experience things. But it was cool to find out that there's more than just the warden and the frogs for the lights. Though I'm looking forward to the frogs. Because of the other lighting colours. Gives us options. And I think that's awesome. On top of which, I must admit, I'm looking forward to seeing what Tango comes up with for the deck type 2.0. Not just the warden, but everything else too. Hi Giggity. Well, thank you for stopping by, and hi. Hopefully you're doing okay. Good to see you. Much appreciated, Giggity. But yeah, I must admit, I'm looking forward to seeing what Tango comes up with, because he always comes up with something interesting and unique. So it's definitely cool that the 119's dropping soon. How are we doing? Let's pop down the shulker and check. And I better change shovel before that one dies on me. I'd rather not lose it if I don't have to. Oh yeah, definitely looking forward to the lights. Ah, okay. It's an efficiency 2. Okay. I need to put a better efficiency on that one. I won't make you watch me digging sand with an efficiency 2 pick. We'd be here all day. Like to get the annoying bits out of the way with as quick as possible. Tango streaming with Z at the moment. Thank you for letting me know. I have. Has he been streaming long, Giggity? Hang on. My ping didn't ping to let me know. Well, let's just check what it has to say. 18. Right, so he started around the same time I did. It won't be a second, guys. Apologies for this. I have one thing I need to do. And I'm really sorry for the dead screen at the moment. But I'll be as quick as I can. So I'm assuming they're doing the rest of the We Were Here thing. Which is awesome. I'll have to watch the VOD of that because it's always fun. We'll just drop that.
I'm guessing.
And pop back to my chat, so apologies. And I really apologise for that. I just had one thing I needed to take care of. An hour and 30 minutes, that's cool. So he may still be streaming when I finish in about 15 minutes then. That's awesome. So I can watch the end of it kind of thing. Because the way they bounce off each other is cool. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to the frog lights. Because the more lighting options we have in Minecraft, the better. And we haven't done so bad the past few updates with them giving us extra lighting. Because we got the shroom lights and then we got the glow lichen. And now the frog lights. So they've definitely been listening that we need more options. And then obviously the soul lanterns and soul torches. So to come to think of it, yeah, that'll be cool to find out. Right, that should do for the sand. Now, which way is spawn? Is it that side or this side? I guess we'll soon find out. It's this side. Right. Back through to Overworld. So let's drop this sand in the furnace array. I'm just wondering. Yep. Like I say, I haven't really. I've deliberately kind of avoided as much as I possibly can. But yeah, I was looking at a few blocks in the 119 pre-release 5. But I didn't explore the world, I just looked at a few of the blocks. What I need to do as well is finish off this array. It kind of got part way done. And my overflow from my bamboo that's supposed to fill up the smelting system now lands on the cactus. Right, so the new bricks. Yeah, the new mud bricks look really cool. I can see several situations of using them. Plus just the mud one that isn't a brick variety for a dirt path. It goes really well with dripstone and the few other brine blocks. So I can definitely see them being really useful. Okay, stick you down there so you pick up. Not sure why I stuck that in there, but I obviously did for some reason. Let's just grab those. I think I was making something out of the bamboo at the time. Grab those. They're more useful. Don't ask me what I was making. I can see me replacing the stone bricks with mud bricks. Yep. I'd love to see them add a lot of pretty things. So I play both Java and Bedrock, and there are things I really miss when I switch between the two. Yeah, that's the thing. I would like them to there to be parity between them. So what's in one version is in the other. But I would like the redstone, etc. in Bedrock to be improved instead of it being such a... And certain features that are in Bedrock, that are in Java, need to go to Bedrock and vice versa. If they can do it. Obviously, the different languages. But hey. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason for Bedrock not to have offhand being able to hold torches, etc. There's no reason at all, considering the language they are using. The language they're using is a lot less limited. Well, I get it. The different products. They're aimed at, if you know what I mean. But still, there are certain things that I would be nice to be consistent. Right, so that's a let's check on... Yeah, we haven't really been in the area, so I'm not expecting much of anything down here. I need to get some more bees. That I do need to do. Okay, so we've got 47 bamboo and 15... They're not doing too bad. What I do need to do is sort out those. Got plenty of honeycomb. But yeah. I'm just going to grab these. Okay, I don't need you, and I really don't need you too much for this second. There we go. You know, I'm being dippy again. I'm being very dippy. That lot can just go straight in a shulker. Right, I'm trying to remember what else we need for tomorrow. But I guess a lot of that stuff I can do off stream. I didn't quite expect the farms to go together quite so quickly, even being tiny ones. The farms and it's redstone. Hi Ola, how are you doing? It's good to see you. So at least now the tiny bamboo farm's working and the tiny sugarcane farm. That way I can now have paper for rockets. Oh, I'm ticking along. I can't complain. I was saying earlier, this is the second day of a 4-day weekend. So, yep, it's doing good. And tomorrow I'm going to take the train trip to Leeds and have a wander around the market and have a nice day out. But I will still be streaming at the normal time tomorrow evening. Well, that's a plan anyway. Leeds, it's been a while since I've been to Leeds. I must admit, it's so it should be cool. I'm not sure what's changed since then. You'd have to ask Ali. Right, honey blocks. Can go there. Right, so I want the smooth stone. Now that we know it's kind of working. And for the last few minutes of the stream, I may as well close in that section of the farm. But it didn't turn out too bad. The amount of room it took up. It fit in the building pretty well. The only other country I've been to outside of the US, Canada, and that's only because I grew up on the border. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been the States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. I've been a few times to the States. And once or twice. Is it once or twice to Canada? I can't. Have to double check. Used to go there a lot. Just a few hours to do whatever. Yeah. That's cool, yeah. I enjoyed New Zealand. Australia was really nice, but my problem was I went to New Zealand first. But I can see it is spectacular. And it's so beautiful in so many different ways, is Australia. But like I say, the problem was I went to New Zealand first. And some of the views there are just breathtaking. So yeah, so theoretically I can do 2 lots of houses. And that'll house there just be let's take these. Oh no, actually I don't need to take all of them. I can just take some of them. Because I backed them, didn't I? Niagara Falls is where I was close to. Yeah, I've been to Niagara way back in. It's a long, what, 89 and 96, I want to say. And it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. There we go. That brings me in here. And I can kind of check what's going on from here. Oh yeah, the falls were definitely awe-inspiring. But I also loved New Zealand for I went hiking and didn't see anybody for several days and camping on a black sand beach with a full moon. It was beautiful. Okay, so I'm pretty sure most people will be heading Tango's way. But thank you for stopping by. It's been awesome to see you all. I will be streaming again tomorrow, normal time, 2 hours prior from now. We'll send a raid Tango's way, but I'm pretty sure most of you are already there anyway. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is much appreciated. You guys take care and have a great weekend if I don't see you until next week. Okay?